Hello. You know what? I wanted to test my mic. I completely forgot that I'm actually live and everyone can hear me. How's it going? Audio balance seems off. Hope you guys like the change in music. Oops, that was loud. Every time my chair hits the table, it makes a noise. I need some sort of a cushion here. Switched out the rock music for something more chill, some blues. Let me turn off feedback on this one right here. Perfect. I am a little sick today. What's up? Tell us about your headphones. These headphones are Bose noise cancelling. I forget the exact model, but I had the Bose Quiet Comfort. I think that's what they're called. For a couple years. Then something went wrong. I think I bought those for like around $150 something. I got into VIT. We'll probably be joining that before I get any acceptance letter. Oh, VIT. Really? Damn. I think VIT is good at least. It's decent. I don't know much about VIT. I forgot what the reputed colleges are in India. probably be joining that before I get any acceptance letters from American unis. I don't know how I feel about that, but sure. I mean, congrats at least. You got into VIT. Wow, I cannot talk today. I don't know why I chose to stream today. I am sort of sick. My voice is very down because my throat is congested. But I'm still streaming. But at least I think if I do a like decent stream today, I should get affiliate. Anyways, yeah, my headphones. For a couple years, I had I think the Bose Quiet Comfort. Let me actually look this up. I was reading this newsletter, by the way. Bose Quiet Comfort. Spreading the sickness through Twitch. Yes, of course. Like that's gonna happen. Are these it? Damn, I've had these headphones for like 4 months now, and I've already forgotten what my older headphones look like. Let me just search Bose headphones. I've had their cheaper ones, wireless. Let's see what they have. Quiet Comfort 45. No, those are too expensive. I don't. Where are the ones that I had? They're not here. Huh. Let's do all. Headphones. Huh. I guess the ones that I had have become a lot more expensive, or because I'm pretty sure this is the one that I had, and I remember buying these for like less than 200. Yeah, I had these, or some other model of this, which maybe, yeah, that QC35, that might have been it. But anyways, I had like, it was less than $200. I bought those in 2020, like right after COVID started, because I knew I was gonna be at home and I was gonna probably like travel back to India or something, and I was gonna like walk. But yeah, that's when I bought those. I had them for a couple years, and around like about 6 or 7 months ago, something went bad, and I think the connection between the battery and the like actual headphone or something like that got broken, and it just wasn't turning on anymore. And it was out of warranty, so I couldn't like send it back and get a free repair or something. Now I am sick too. Achoo. It's not infectious cold, it's just I had food poisoning. I made tacos at home, and I think the sour cream that I used were bad. My Twitch username, yo, what's up? How's it going? Pinkgamer9, Pinakgamer9, thanks for the follow. Nice to have you here. Yeah, it was just food poisoning. It's not an infectious cold or something. But yeah, it was out of warranty, so I couldn't really get it replaced for free or something. But when I applied on the Bose website, they offered me a replacement. So they offered me this, which are Bose noise cancelling headphones. Noise cancelling, which are usually like, hey, how's it going? It's going awesome. Yeah, these ones. These are the ones that I'm using. These are like $379, but I got these for like 170 or something, because I can like, and I had to send the ones that I had back, which are not working anyways. And like for a few months, I just completely given up hope on those headphones working. I was just going to buy a new one, but then I got this amazing deal. 700 what? I'm not sure. Like I got these like 3-4 months ago, so they're probably most likely the latest model. I don't know if they have like any older, cheaper models, but I think this is it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. I don't know. I don't think this is an older model. I'll have to like check with my email or something about what is sour cream had turned sour. I guess kind of. By the way, is anyone subscribed to this newsletter here, Off by None by Jeremy? This is like one of the best resources to see what's going on in the serverless world. This is by the way, this is the guy who started Ampt. Thanks for telling about the headphones. Yeah, it's not an official endorsement or anything. I just happen to use Bose. It's not that I've like experimented with a bunch of different ones and I like Bose better, so I recommend them. I read JS Weekly. Yeah, I have like a I'm subscribed to like, I don't know, 20 different newsletters, and I read probably 3 of them. But I read a lot of newsletters. So if like you or anyone else, if anyone is wondering how like oh, not Ampt, the one that the thing that I'm using, Ampt, the one that I'll be using for the project that I'm building, the Serverlesspresso project. What's up, Dan? How's it going? Stayed up till 5:30 a.m. to watch this? No shot. What do you mean? Watch what? Yeah, so I was talking about newsletters. Yeah, if anyone is wondering how, like, in such a short amount of time I've been able to like learn so much, it's literally because I like subscribed to 500 newsletters and I read through them like in all my free time. So it's like one of the best ways to increase your technical breadth if you're like new into tech, or even if like you've been in tech for like 3 to 4 years and you're looking to like grow even more. Just read stuff. You don't even have to read books. Just subscribe to newsletters, go on blogs, go on articles, read the stuff, and just reading all of this is a great way to like always be on top of things. By the way, this is what I was telling you about, Dan, in that space. It's a pretty nice newsletter to like stay up to date on what's happening in serverless. Also, I hope you guys like the music change. I switched out the rock for some blues. Blues is the origin of rock and metal, by the way. Maybe not rock, but definitely the origin of metal. Nikola X Hristov. Hi, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for showing up. How are you guys doing today? Serverless asynchronous REST APIs. Nice. Serverless toolbox. Ooh. Pre-built use cases to add to a serverless projects. Let's check this out. We'll get into building Serverlesspresso soon. I want to see what's going on here, so maybe we can learn together. I am a little sick, so I'm probably going to do a bit throughout the stream. I hope I mute on time so I don't cough in the mic and you guys don't catch the cough. I saw it go on my machine yesterday. It's fine, you can tell people, it's not that bad. I hope it doesn't all go to waste. Nope. Oh, serverless tools bar. This is on GitHub. Let's check this out first. Set of tools you can use on your serverless projects. Deployed by a SAM template. Okay. Functions. Ask ChatGPT. Interesting. Send API request. Alright, let's go back to this blog. Let's see what this was about. If you need a conversational Lambda function that will hold context of your ChatGPT conversations across invocations and execution environments. Really? It uses Memento Cache. Communicates via OpenAI. Cool. Give it a conversation key prompt. It'll remember the question. Ask next time. Damn. Interesting. See it in action. Send API request function. Send email function. Okay. Alright, so these are like pre-built functions that you can just use in your... I thought this was Serverlesspresso. I'll get to that. I'm just going through this pretty sweet newsletter that I try to read every week. when it drops in. Are you subscribed to this, Dax? Off by none. What's the link to this post? It's I'll put it right here. Set log retention function. It seems like, yeah, it's a bunch of like pre-built functions that you might want to use in your projects. So it's pretty interesting. Nice. What else do you got, Jeremy? Cost optimizing DynamoDB population. Okay. Media files removing metadata. Oh. Interesting. Robust and secure Lambda functions. Okay. With 3 architecture layers. Separate your concerns. I don't know. Every time I... Oh, Alan's. Yeah. Alan Hilton. I mean, a lot of the people who appear in this newsletter are like recurring characters. I hope to like, might be the youngest person that's up to Jeremy's newsletter. I'm pretty sure that's not true. I mean, it's serverless. It's not a boomer tech. It's it's something that people should be looking at, and not just old people. How Kubernetes and Kafka will get you fired? Oh no. I thought Kubernetes and Kafka will get you hired, not fired. Damn. Serverless cloud chaos conundrum, okay. I'm literally the youngest person in this space and I'm 31. There is... It's very hard to believe. Come on. Also, like, really the biggest thing that got me, like, invested into this newsletter a lot more is that I was featured in it, like, twice. Did you know about that, Dax? I've been in this newsletter a couple times. I hope to become a recurring character myself soon. Too young to be sub to it. Damn. For what things? Let me see if I can find it actually. It's like for both of my YouTube videos on serverless. You've literally never been in... There's no way. There's no way SST has never been featured. I mean, at least if SST has been featured on this newsletter, would you count that as you being in this newsletter, Dax? Because I am pretty sure never. There is... Okay, I gotta find this now. Because I'm pretty sure I've read about it. Even like Open Next. I think when you guys announced Open Next, you were in here. Let's see. Let me try to find it. Let me just look for SST. Yeah, right here. How do I pop it up in a new tab? Come on, how do I open it in a new thing? Oh, there we go. Here. Is this the full thing? I'll just do view entire message. This is April 18th. And right here. It's your video. Right here. Like you've been... SST has been in here multiple times. Right there. Yeah. Like, serverless is a niche. There's no way like like even if small things like my YouTube videos can get featured on here. Has there been others? Let's look up. I'm going to... let's see. Does SST in here by any chance? Alright, I see one more thing. something in here. SSD Steam switched it from a one-day conference to an episodic type series. Oh, it's serverless ready. Yeah, it's your is serverless ready shenanigans were featured in here, I guess, as well. Let's see. A serverless ready conference that was supposed to happen today. Well, criticisms that worth reading, deeply understanding. Some ignorance in the comments, which falsely equates, yeah, it's about the drama, to a much more endemic problem. Okay, that's interesting. Looks like the team switched it from one-day conference to an episodic type series, so hopefully they'll work harder to diversify the lineup in the future. It's just 99% a very specific demographic. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying the topic of serverless, or like how much the work people are doing in the serverless area, I don't. It is like very niche, and this is a pretty long newsletter, so it's very hard to, like, whatever you're doing regarding, like, even if it's closely related to serverless, it's very hard to miss for such a long and comprehensive newsletter that goes out every week. Again, if my YouTube videos can be featured here, I doubt that anything, that something as big as SSD is not going to be featured in here. What's your preferred backend technology you use on the go? Dharmesh, on the go, do you mean like the Go programming language or just regularly? So the one of the references negative. There's probably more references. I just don't want to like pull up my Gmail on the stream. Gonna write a blog post on serverless and get featured? You probably will. Very likely. Will anyone here be going to ViewConf? I'm not going to ViewConf. If anyone else in the chat is going, I'm pretty sure they can shout out. No, Dax, this is just, you're just creating an illusion around this. The world mostly hates you. Next, you're going to ViewConf, like virtually, or? Okay. Interested in this one, I might give it a quick skim. And of course it's a paid article on Medium. Not the world, this world, the serverless world? Why does it hate you? Is it because you're competing with everyone else or what? I think the serverless world is like, it's too small. Like there's there's not enough people to for everyone to like afford hating each other. I don't think that's a good attitude. News from AWS. Yeah, the blue ski stuff is going fun on Twitter. The AWS world does not like us, minus Alex and a handful of others. Why though? Is it because you're making their jobs difficult or something? I don't know. Alright, what else do I have? Oh, another newsletter, JavaScript Jam. Let's see what they have on JavaScript Jam. Back-to-back Twitter Spaces while at React Miami. Yeah, I missed the live Twitter space that was happening at React Miami. Oh, and I just realized my chat should probably move you guys down a little. I'm having trouble with the chat overlay. I cannot figure out how to give it a background color. Aren't you boosting AWS revenue? Exactly. Aren't devs just born hating each other? I mean, if that was the case, I would know. My literal name is dev. Reality is the space was dead and not attracting anyone outside of it for a long time. Yeah, that makes sense. Node v20. Yeah, I heard about Node v20. Is there anything fun in Node v20? Should I care about Node v20? Is there anything interesting? Oh, new permissioning model. Oh, okay, that is fun. They're making Node like Dino. Yeah, looks like it. Huh. I'm interested in how this is going to be backwards compatible. You can now compile it into an executable. That's interesting. Does it like bundle an entire Node.js runtime with it? I assume so. Or does it like somehow compile and only keep the parts that are necessary? And we did that by explicitly going against some best practices they claim and being loud in a way that doesn't vibe with them. Yeah, I'll have to like learn more about the history there. Hello World is 50 plus megabytes. Yeah, I mean, if Hello World, it's probably for like more complex stuff. Like you probably shouldn't be shipping Hello World as an executable. You probably have a lot of code if you have to ship it as an executable and have to run it in some sort of a platform agnostic way. But yeah, I'm very interested in seeing where this goes, and more security focused as well. Cool. Experimental support for creating policies and loading code, highlighting the importance of safe practices. Permission model is a mechanism for restricting access to specific resources during execution and can be enabled with experimental permission flag. Ooh, very interesting. I wonder at what point do they go breaking changes, and like at some point when you upgrade to a specific node version, you have to have permission specified. So node is becoming like Dino, and Dino and Bun are becoming like node. So there's going to be a point where like all JavaScript runtimes are the exact same, right? It's inevitable, right? That sounds funny every time you say it. What? Oh, and I forgot to do... Thanks for finally chatting in here so that I know what your username is, so that I can give you that. Christian, how's it going? My name Dev, yeah. If me saying it sounds funny, wait till you hear other, like everyone else saying it. Breaking React Query's API. Oh right, React Query got rid of the use success, use error hooks, right? Yeah, you use success, you on success, on header. Did I say header? On error, on settled. But they're not removing it from use mutation. What do you guys think about this, by the way? Where are the React Query users here? Would it be better if you ran a certain Twitch command? I'll run a Twitch command. How about that one? I'm being real careful with the VIP badges. Don't worry. Suddenly my day is amazing. We boost the revenue, but they don't like that. Also critical. Yeah. Terrible attitude. I hope I get to like talk to those people. You could have trolled the shit out of me and banned me. Hey, I'm not at a big enough viewer base that I can do that with people so far. Maybe like 6 more months. Oh, a YouTube chat. Both. So the question was, what is my preferred backend technology? So first of all, I don't write Go. I'm a JavaScript TypeScript person. I don't have a preferred backend anymore because my preferred backend used to be Nest, but Nest is not very good for serverless environments. So right now I'm experimenting with a lot of different other backend technologies to figure out which one is going to be my preferred way to do backends. Yeah, he's trying to find his preferred backend. That's exactly what the stream is about, what this project is about. Let's see, file-based metadata API, interesting. Open graph images. Ooh, I like dynamic open graph images. I struggled with Gatsby. I didn't struggle with it, but I spent a lot of time on my website devagr.me, which is built in Gatsby, to do dynamic open graph images. At some point, I think I ended up using Gatsby's Node plugin, which runs on the server on build time, and it looks into each file, or I guess each page, tries to extract out the image, the header image, and like some text, and it generates an open graph image dynamically using Canvas, a node implementation of Canvas. So that was my implementation. I'm wondering if I happen to rewrite it in Next, what would it look like? I'm still conflicted between Astro and Next, because with RSCs it seems like it has everything Astro has but more. Like it has client-side routing, but the DX is very similar to what you get with Astro. So I'm happy I didn't go all in with the rewrite into Astro for my website, because now I can possibly do it with Next and get a better experience. Who's that? Oh, okay. Static export for app router, awesome. Parallel routes and interception, cool, not sure what that means. External CDN makes a change to the Ampt schema helper, cool. Next. Unfortunately, I am not super interested in Next. Scott, how's it going? I was just going through one of the best newsletters that gets delivered in my inbox. Python plus Flask easy REST. Yeah, I don't see the point of REST APIs anymore. If you use Next, then you're stuck with yucky React. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, at this point, it was a good one. Yeah, for certainly. Ooh, James Perkins on Jamstack Radio. Interesting. Cool. Let's see if any other interesting newsletters hit my inbox this week. We have Node Weekly. What else? What else? Medium Daily Digests. Nope. UI.dev, JavaScript Weekly. Yeah, nothing super interesting that I want to do on stream. So, cool. Let's get into some Serverlesspresso. JavaScriptJam.com. Hell yeah. Go to that link. Go subscribe to the newsletter if you haven't already. Alright. So Ampt has been hard at work. Both of the major issues that we ran into in the last two streams were very quickly addressed in the update that came out yesterday. I mean, they were addressed before that, but this is just the update blog that mentions that. So they added course information for the Ampt API, which means we can finally switch over. We can get rid of Fastify and use their API package, which is pretty cool. I should probably move myself down so that the files are visible. Right here. Okay, cool. And the other issue which we ran into, which was data.on was missing. Wow, I cannot speak. Data.on was missing the previous state of the record, which has now been resolved. Cool. Can I put an image in here? Unfortunately not. I wish we could, but yeah, I don't know, Twitch chat will be barely moderable. Moderable, is that a word? Moderable? Moderatable? I'm gonna say moderable is a new word. Moderable. Oh cool, it is a word, okay. Comparative more. What is the meaning of moderable? Moderatable? No. Wow, it has obsolete? No way. It has to be like moderable, like it can be moderated. I don't want to say moderatable, that's too long. What do you call a person who's always happy? Okay, never mind. Very productive start, yes. Hey, I'm drawing inspiration from you and Adam, okay? Dax. I don't watch a lot of auto streams or Acorn streams, or those people who are actually hardcore life coders. You're talking about me. Yes, I am talking about you, Dax, and Adam. I need better role models, I guess. Let's see. Let's start this up. Does Ampt manage your DB stuff? Yes, it does. Ampt manages everything from database to events to crons, APIs, lambdas, all infrastructure that you can think of. Which means I should probably go to, what's the DB? It uses Dynamo under the hood, I'm pretty sure. I was going to give you an image that would distract you even more, and Dax. Stream for 6.5 hour streams today and crank shit out. Yeah, I mean, say, I've only been live for 37 minutes. If you give me 6.5 hours, and also you've had more practice than me, you don't have to manage Dynamo yourself. I mean, I don't think you have to manage Dynamo anyways. That's the point of like serverless databases or serverless stuff. That you don't have to do work managing them. I mean, yeah, there's definitely like some management work involved, but not as much as doesn't lock you when you scale stuff. Building a Dynamo database that doesn't lock when you scale is tough. Interesting. What is that? I'm not sure what that means. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, Christian. Need a little more elaboration. And I'll probably let like 4 tables at my company have hotkeys because we didn't do it right. Hotkeys? I mean, because we didn't do it right. Yeah, that's the key word there. Not that it's the Dynamo's fault. Yeah, it's just NoSQL stuff is just hard to use. But if you use it right, there's like infinite advantages. It's just a matter of do you know how to use NoSQL? Yeah, NoSQL is one of those things like testing or test-driven development is that if you're having issues with it, most people will say it's your fault. Because like the entire existence of things like NoSQL is that they are supposed to make your job easier, but they're hard to use. All right, let's turn these into. Okay, let's first figure out where the core stuff is. I don't get it because I know Jeremy really understands STD. I forgot what STD is. I knew what STD is. I forgot. A handling course. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't remember what that is. Single table design. Yeah. Got it. That's the thing. Alright, let's oh, what is the V? Interesting. Let's paste that in here. I want to get rid of Fastify. I have something that was shared with me. Let's see. Oh. Wait, who is that? Is that someone else trying it or is that actually Kent? Alright. You're seeing it here first, folks. Oh, that's Dax? That's you? Can you try SST? Talk to me before you start, or maybe I can join your stream. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, it definitely doesn't look like Kent because this is Dax's outfit from his talk. How did that go, Dax? Wait, did you have fun? Did you, like, how many times did you fall off of this? Peace. I mean, not realizing it's a glass. Yeah, from the outside it doesn't look like it. I'm wondering who else took that photo. I'm sure Scott's not the only one. Didn't fall but was not stable. I can imagine. Alright, what is this V? No idea. Okay, I'll just keep this in here. And the electric longboard, yeah, for sure. I've tried the longboards, boosted boards, and I've had a lot of fun with it. So don't need that. Come on, wanna come up? Come on up. You can take a cat break if you come up. Well, not interested in coming up. If she does come up, we can take a quick cat break. Public API. Oh, there we go. Hi. She's on the other side of the mic, so you can't hear her. But let me... Right like that. Hi. Say hi to the stream. Right there. Right there. Clark gonna make you get rid of your car. Cat, yes. Very chunky cat. I need to adjust my camera so that, or maybe have like a secondary camera here. Her name is Lulu. Yes, she is Lulu. I did not name her, but that's a very cute name. I'm happy for whoever named her. I'm happy with whoever named her. Here you go. Yes, I knew you would enjoy this a lot more. How long have we been waiting for this? You probably just like came on the stream like, okay, and was praying that Lulu jumps up at some point. Hey. Alright, she's probably gonna stay here for a while, and I don't want to get more distracted. Like for eternity, yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to switch to this. Oh, and she's gonna jump off. You're going away? You're done? That was it? And she's thinking about it. She cannot decide if she wants to jump. Okay, there she goes. Alright. That was enough cat break for the first hour. Let's see if she wants to come back at some point in the future. Let's see. Alright, looks like you can create multiple, like, different routers. So let's have a I guess we already have this. What's wrong here? Why do you not want to accept that? It's straight up from here. Oh, it's for string it. Oh, string validator, okay. 10 minutes later she will be back. Yeah, most likely. Not assignable to void is not assignable to this. Come on, this is straight out of the example, guys. I am going to do this and hope that it just works. I do feel weird that they didn't test the types or something before putting examples. Let's put this on API. Or I guess the regular was the Fastify wasn't on API, so I'll just keep this on slash API public. I'll just make it API all. Or no, it's let's make it public API because why not? Don't need that. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Okay, it's localhost, allow all methods. Okay, this should be fine for now. Wait, what? You have a allow all origin, but then you also have another one for localhost. Which means I can probably stop this one for now and only have localhost up. You have a question, what's your question? Please speak your mind. And I think we should be able to mostly just replace Fastify app with this. How's it going, Nox? I know you're not done with this app yet, but do you have first impression so far with Ampt? I mean, yeah, pretty good. I already see myself like uh, a, like redoing a different project that I just started with this, instead of a terrible amalgamation of SwellKit and MongoDB and whatever else I was thinking of. So yeah, the thing is, if I just use something like Nextjs or SwellKit or Remix, I don't want to run it into containers, but I also I would like to run it as lambdas, but I also want a really easy way to just define event subscriptions or like cron jobs without having to glue other services into it somehow. And I can probably spend a little bit of time trying to figure out SSD and do it through that. And I'll definitely be doing that. Once I'm done with Ampt, I'll have to pick between some other. I'll have to choose between what else I want to try out, between Clotho and Winglang and something else. But I'll definitely be doing this with SSD at some point, and that'll be a much better comparison point. But with this, Justin, what's up? With this, it's super. It feels like I'm writing just a regular app that will run in a container. I push something in the data, and then I can just do a data.on, and it just creates a CDC handler, right? I can just do a WebSocket.on, and it creates a WebSocket connection. I can just do event.publish and events.on. Where is it? Yeah, I can just do events.publish, and I can just do events.on without any additional setup. And it really feels like I'm writing a simple monolithic app that will run in a container, which is the whole point of this, right? It shouldn't feel like you're writing an application that's going to specifically run on serverless. It might as well, with this kind of API, you can just switch out all the implementations with in-memory stuff and run it in containers if you want. Or you can publish it to lambdas and just having to switch out all the events, crons, data stuff, and use AWS services, use managed services. Hard time imagining not running into a bunch of issues given the high level of abstraction. Just see so much. Even in SSD, we have to escape patches so far. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to run into issues when I actually build something production ready with something production grade with this. I just haven't done that so far. And I think the bigger problem is that, holy shit, Madeline Patience is raiding with a party of 122. God damn. That's a big fucking raid. No, not 1000. Oh no, my chat is going to be not keep upable now. Thanks a lot for the raid. Thanks raiders. Alright, I guess my chat is actually popping now. How are you guys doing? Thanks for the follow, everyone. How are you guys doing? Hope you had a good stream. We are building the Serverlesspresso application, which is just an online coffee ordering system. Take a break and talk to us? Yeah, sure. I would love to. It was a raid from a raid. Damn, so many check marks. Thanks for that. That's a lot of follows. How you guys doing? I cannot talk today. Yeah, this is not the best time to raid. I am a little sick. And see ya, Nexel. Are you just taking off Dax? Nexel is a mod in here. Yes, Nexel is a mod in here. Drums? Yes, I'm playing some chill jazz, not jazz, blues. I guess some combination of blues and jazz. Stop your work. I mean, I didn't even get into my work really. We were just chatting anyways. How you guys doing? Well, what were you streaming, Madeline? How was your stream? What were you guys doing over there? Crabs? Ooh, that's a lot of rust. Time for drums. Learning about Git? Ooh, nice. What do you guys learn about Git? Did you guys get around to learning how rebase is an awesome thing? And everyone should be rebasing? It's crablang, not rust. I'm sorry, it's crablang. I cannot say rust anymore. Crablang. Yes. Yeah, for sure. Did you discover all the amazing things behind the awesome... Alright, no one's knocking at my gates. It's fine. Why this figure? Rebase is great. I know, right? Rebase is fine. What's wrong with rebase? Wait, did the music just go off? Did I not put it on loop? Come on, I should have put it on loop. I'm pretty sure I did. Where is my music? What the hell is git work tree? That's a very good question. I have no idea. Albite, what's rebase? Rebase is a very interesting way to do many things. Alright, I need to figure out why this music stopped. Come on, I need you to play on loop. Great explanation. Honestly, even I don't know what rebase is fully because I don't use it. I just know it's something that I should learn at some point because it's very useful. Rebase is a live quiz show for devs. Oh, also that, yes. If you go to rebase.tv, it's a live game show that has been hyped for very long, and I have no idea when it's actually happening at this point. Are there any like dates on this? Is Dax still here? No. It's still coming soon. Yeah, I don't. It's forever in the works. Why did my music stop? Is this accurate? I mean, if it's an Atlassian thing, it might be accurate, sure. Okay, I'm new. Yeah, then don't worry about git rebase. It was a joke. Try to stay away from rebase, honestly. Like, this is no joke, just stay away from rebase. It's a hot take, but not a hot take. You do miss Dax. I do miss Dax, yes. I very much miss Dax. Rebase is better than reset, right? I think so. Again, I don't know enough about rebase to comment on it. I just brought it up because it's a hot take. Wait, how do I get my music to play? Restart, playback. Wait, it is on loop. Oh, now my cat is in the background. Just roaming around like James Bond. Also, I just realized my sock is just hanging there. Kitty, yeah. Let's see if she wants to come up again. Come on. Wanna come up? Come on. Hi. There's more people who want to meet you. All cats on Twitch are so fat. Okay, let me try to get her up here. Well, now he doesn't want to come up. She was just here like 20 minutes ago. She was on my lap and everything. Alright, she's back out. Oh, now you're running. Okay. She's chubby. Yeah, Alice is very overprotective about Lulu. Don't say anything bad about Lulu when Alice is here. Hi, come on. There are people who want to meet you. Alright, yeah, she doesn't want to... Yeah, she doesn't want to come up anymore. Cats are so predictable. Are you sure you have cats? Are cats really that predictable? I wish mine was predictable, honestly. Yeah, I saw you sent me something. I was just a little... I don't think Dax is in this chat anymore. Let's wait for him to show up. I think she might be running because she might... I don't know. I just gave her food. She's definitely not out of food. Your cat was acting the exact same way mine was 5 minutes ago. I mean, usually my cat wants to like jump up and like be on my lap for a while. And now she's just randomly not. He saw it on Twitter, already commented. Okay. You guys want to see something funny? Let me pull up this tweet. Is it possible for me to pull up this tweet? It is possible for me to pull up this tweet. Chris, how's it going? I was probably going to lurk here anyways. Nice. She's just emotionally damaged now. Yeah. That's also possible. Let's see what this is about. Oh, is this... He's literally doing it like at the best place possible. Let's go. We have music back. Should have added some cool music. Yeah. You're going to say our first try. Go engage with it. The more this tweet blows up, the better Dax will feel about this. Go ahead, let's help out our buddy Dax here. Exclamation point lurk. You know, I'm gonna, let's see who retweeted. Oh, Dax retweeted this. Okay, I'm gonna also retweet this. Because why not? Alright, so let's see. Well, so we are building an online cafe. Or not an online cafe, like coffee ordering thing for an in-person cafe, an actual cafe. Yeah, I saw the T3 ENV stuff. Melky, how's it going? What's up? What's up? We are building a coffee ordering app. Now she wants to come up or something. Wanna come up now? Wanna come up now? There we go. Wait, it's Melky's birthday? Happy birthday! Damn. There we go. Let's see who's celebrating your birthday. Happy birthday, Melky. Damn. How old are you now? 26? Damn. She's adorable, yeah. She's here to celebrate your birthday. Thanks for all the new follows. After the raid, that's awesome. Hi. Wanna say happy birthday? Right there. That's happy birthday. Wanna say happy birthday? No? Alright. Yeah, she's not a social kitty. Yeah, that was a huge raid. Thanks a lot again for that raid. I gotta... I forgot that. I keep forgetting that Twitch has shoutouts. Man, how do you... That's a long name. Let me see if I can spell it correctly in the first go. Oh yeah, of course I cannot. Shout out. Let me just copy and paste this because I don't know if I'll be able to type it out again. There we go. And I also need to follow you. I also cannot spell. Damn. Yeah, if for some reason the 5 people in my chat are not already following Madeline, please go and do that. Hi. When I say hi to oops. When I say hi to the stream? No? Just too comfortable? She might be purring. I don't know if her purring can be heard. Cat is so much nicer than mine. I mean, you're only seeing her for like 2 minutes of the entire day. Also, she's like 6 or 7 years old or something, so my threatens me on a daily basis. What up, Nate? How's it going? Hi. What do you mean your cat threatens you? Like, threatens you with what? Why does it feel like it should be Thursday? Yeah, I know what that feels like. I've been sick for the last 2 days. She corners me and mauls me? What? Damn. How big is your cat? Now I'm really interested. Does your cat appear on your stream? Are there any like... She unplugs my computer. Holy shit. The cat is a spoiled little brat. Damn. Suddenly I'm very happy with how docile my cat is. Cats are evil? Cats are evil if, yeah, I don't know. No comments on that. I think she's comfortable. She's probably gonna stay here for a while, so we can just get back to working while she enjoys here for a few more minutes or so before she jumps off. Let me move my chair closer. She's just plotting, and that's also probably true. And people who believe so are not. Ooh, we got clips. We got clips. We got clips. Let's see what clips we got. Ooh, that's a cute cat.
Usually not this nice.
It's a very cute cat. A ginger.
Yeah, it's
or orange?
Cat. I think it's more common now than it used to be. And then if you ever see a cat that is 3 colors, so like a calico, they are always female, and if they are male, they're sterile. Okay, Vardas, I promise.
I'm not sure what that means, but that's a very cute cat.
You
Damn. Why is this annoying?
Usually not this nice. Yeah, it's rare for orange cats. I think it's more common now than it used to be. And then if you ever see a cat that is 3 colors, so like a calico.
I think I scared her with my coughing, which is fair. I am a little sick. I made tacos a couple days ago, right after coming back from React Miami, and I think I used sour cream that was expired and got like terrible food poisoning for a day, and cough and headache for a couple more days after that. 3-color male cat. Is that like the color of their fur? And now I have cat hair all over me. It's less noticeable with a light colored. Did I cop my ticket to render ATL yet? Not yet. I'm waiting to talk to my my higher ups at Clerk and see if they are going to sponsor it. If not, I might like ask them to like make me a media partner as well. Can you guys like put me in touch with whoever you got reached out to for the media thing? Because I might just do that if I don't get a ticket from Clerk. But even then, like I think I can still like manage to get a student ticket, which is much cheaper than the regular ticket. So, right? Did you party your ass off? I did a little too much. I regret like doing as much as I did, honestly, because I think at one point like I just wasn't able to. Is Render ATL the conference? Yes. Going back and forth with Justin, the CEO co-founder, for a few weeks. You know what? I'm good. I'll just buy the ticket. I think. Thanks for the raid. Thanks a lot. And have a good night. Yeah, nice to meet you too. I'm just going to do this once again because why not? Oops. Oh, come on. Why do you have to make it so hard? Yeah, I mean, everyone in here is probably just from your stream, but if there's still like 3 people in my chat who haven't followed Madeline yet. Did you say Madeline or Madeline? Madeline. Then close the deal the night in Miami when I spoke with him in person. Oh, the deal wasn't even closed yet? God damn. Maddie, okay. Maddie works. I like Maddie. Literally every person called Madeline or like Maddie that I know, they're just like awesome people. Like I've never met a Maddie or a Madeline who like I've had a bad interaction with so far. Good night though. Thanks for the raid again. I'll make sure to hop on your next stream. Actually true, I know, right? Yeah, they're always chill. Alright, let's get back to this. So we are getting rid of Fastify because now the Ampt API package has their own course instructions, which means we do have to change the signatures of these. If we go to API, I've only had bad interactions with the devs I meet. Devs, do you mean developers or do you mean devs as in like people with my name? Because those are two very different things. Just AI from here on out. Name? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if you met me 5 years ago, you probably wouldn't have had a good interaction with me. So that makes sense. AI coffee ordering, what would that look like? Like the AI just like randomly orders coffee at random times, or like whenever it wants to, or does it learn your behavior? You know what? The more I talk about it, a regular coffee ordering app with AI, so that like after a while it learns your coffee behavior and automatically orders coffee for you whenever like detecting the best time for the best coffee for you. That would be interesting. It automatically figures out your coffee routine, your caffeine intake, your requirements. That's why I doubt my choices sometimes. Yeah. You'll doubt your choices a lot, Alice, don't worry. You'll get many opportunities to doubt your choices. So you get an event here. Let's see, what do we have in the event? Would you want it to be so predictable? Yeah. It's called a routine. Having a good routine is, like, it's pretty much a good practice for life. Like, have a routine that you can easily follow every day. So, like, it should be predictable. If it's unpredictable, that means you're just doing random shit every day. Like what I'm doing these days, and that's not a good routine to follow. That makes every day kind of difficult. How about getting a chai whenever you are thinking about having one? Yeah, that's awesome. Like, if an AI can learn my thought patterns, it can probably predict when I want a chai, and it can just like get one for me. But honestly, like, there's a lot of things that I don't want to order. I just want to make at home. Like, I don't trust a lot of people here to make better chai than I can. At least, like, for my taste. And same with coffee. Like, coffee is best if it's made with freshly ground beans. And it's it's freshly brewed for just that cup. Not, like, mass brewed. And I like that coffee. Like, I was just drinking that. Did I run out? Yeah. I ran out. Like, I've grown to dislike mass brewed coffee quite a bit. At React Miami, the first day that we had coffee with the bagels and stuff, I guess you weren't there. You guys came pretty late. But like for breakfast we had bagels and coffee, and I was only able to drink like half that coffee before feeling like throwing up. That's not against the caterer or the coffee. It's just like I dislike mass brewed coffee now, because I've just had like freshly ground, freshly brewed coffee for so long. Alright, so event.status, that's how we do these. And oh, it's not .send anymore, it's .body. Super dope. Is it dope though? Like, honestly, I think it's kind of weird. Like, it's not healthy. Oh, event.request.body, so that's how we get our body. Event, come on Copilot, do your job. It's a function, you dummy. Is that a promise? It is a promise, which means I need an await. Aiden, what's up? How's it going? Need to replace both of these and both of these with body. I was in reply to getting chai whenever you want. Yeah. That's also, I mean, it's the same with chai. How are you liking Copilot? I haven't started using it yet. I've been using it for like more than a year now. I'm very happy with it. I don't get what all the complaints with Copilot are about. I don't need to use this anymore. I think I just do that. I'm doing great. I'm doing okay, I guess. I had a little bit of a food poisoning after I came back from React Miami. I ate like bad tacos, bad sour cream. Yeah, that sucks. Let's see, how do we get the params in here? Params. It's cool. So it's just event.params. Event.params, and it's automatically type checked from here. So it knows that ID is going to be a string. If I change this to something else, this will error because I need to be this. So they have pretty good type safety in a lot of places, which is more than I can say about a lot of other libraries these days. Body. I'm sure Nextjs can enjoy a little bit of awesome type safety and string interpolation. Let's see what else. SST. Yes, Aiden. The complaints come from people being used to doing something a certain way for so long. When introduce something like Copilot, they need to make new habits, which takes effort and time. Yeah. Oh, it's not JSON, it's body. That makes a little bit of sense. There's a lot of people. Revenge, how's it going? I replaced the rock with some blues. I hope you don't mind. I might get some metalcore in here soon. If you can find, like, if I can find some sort of a like copyright-free metalcore playlist, I might play that here. I definitely want to. I want to introduce my lovely community here to some modern metal. Any ideas? Alright, I think that should be it. I think that's all we need to do. Gonna head out. Thanks, Christian, for showing up. Why do you laugh? Is there something I'm missing? I was asking for thoughts. I haven't used SST so far. It's on my list to build Serverlesspresso with. But so far I don't have any experience with SST. I've seen it here and there. I've read a little bit of a documentation, but I don't know too much about it. So I definitely am very interested in it, especially because Dak shows up in my stream every now and then, and I try to show up in his stream every now and then. So yeah, very much interested in SST, and especially interested in how it compares to a very different kind of abstraction like Ampt. Just discovered it myself today. That makes sense. Okay. Sorry about that. I should have given a better response earlier. Yeah, SST is very cool. So if you want to build something that's ready for production right now, then yeah, just go for SST. Everything that I'm using, everything that I'm talking about, most of these things are not ready for production. Modifying workflow can be rough for sure. Yeah. I think the main reason that I adopt a lot of new things very easily is because I just don't have a good workflow defined. I'm like a little too flexible, honestly, with how I do my work and what kind of work I do. No, it was not your fault. Don't worry, Eden. You're good. Yeah, that was a very valid question, though. Yeah, SST is like another thing that's trying to solve a lot of the same problems that things like Ampt is. It's just like the two have very different approaches. So there's going to be let me diagram this out. Oh, by the way, did you guys see what Eraser is doing? Eraser, by the way, it's a whiteboarding tool that I'm using these days. That has replaced Excalidraw and to some extent Notion as well. And recently, Let me go to solid.js. I'm very happy that Eraser is sponsoring the solid docs. Awesome. Like the solid.js docs are going to be built with Eraser, because that was the entire point of Eraser, that it's built for developers for things like docs. This is like one of the perfect use cases for Eraser. I guess I should have mentioned that before. I am also sponsored by Eraser. So if you go to eraser.io/dev, you can let them know that I sent you there, and they will be very happy about that, and I will be very happy about that. I am sponsored, but like when I started using it, I make a command. I don't have any bots. I keep hearing good things about Eraser. Yeah, exactly. That's because like everyone who starts using it, they fall in love with it, because it has a lot of cool features that are like specifically built for developers, for us. That would be awesome. Thank you very much, Nextjs. Please set up FossaBot. I have no idea how to do that. If you have a little bit of time, I would really appreciate that. Because I'm hoping like after this stream I get affiliate, because all I need to like get the affiliate is like stream on one more unique day. I have everything else. I don't. All right. Well, Melky was in here a while ago. I don't know if he's still here, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll both figure it out. I'll work on that after the stream, if someone can remind me. Alright, so we have our public API on just a slash. And should I make a slash API? Why not? Let's do a slash API. We'll just have to refactor our front end to make sure that's true. I can try to do bot things if you want to. Sure, yeah. Let's make you username Aiden. There you go. I don't know if like I hope mod privileges help with the bot stuff. So yeah, thanks a lot for offering. Alright, what do we have so far? We have our API for creating an order, so a customer can place an order through here. We have one to get the information about an individual order for the customer. We have an endpoint for the barista to get all the store information. We have an endpoint for the barista to open or close the store, so once the store is closed, no orders can be placed. And we have some WebSocket endpoints here for I think this one is for baristas usually right now. For the barista to subscribe to an orders view, and as soon as a new order is placed, they should get a real-time update on that. And also if any statuses change on the order, the barista should get immediate notifications, or not notifications, it's their view should get updated. Notifications would also be helpful, where we can work on that later. 8-ball, why isn't it working? FossaBot. I have no idea. Do you need like additional privileges by any chance? Are there like more fine-grained permissions that are needed? Or just like being a moderator enough? I have no idea. I'm gonna take a quick break and I'm gonna run to the bathroom, take a quick break. Be right back. So I just authorized it. Let's see if it works. Exclamation mark eraser. No, seems like Lex held onto it. How much get out of something eventually? I mean, I don't have any issues with like keeping you as a mod, so feel free to show up whenever you like. There's no responsibilities attached to mod here. We have 45 viewers right now, thanks to the raid, the awesome raid by Maddie. But usually I'm like 20 viewers. Like you won't have much to do as a mod anyways, so why not? This still doesn't seem to work. Do I have? Oh, not there. We go. I need to click that button. Should be joining yours, and I need to make Fossabot as a mod. Cool, awesome. Block phrase, stream controls. I'll take a look at more of what Fossabot has. In the real MVP, Ampt. I didn't even do much. There you go. Thank you. So waiting for Fossabot to show up here. Oh, it's here. Nice. Let me mod Fossabot. Fossabot is now a mod. Awesome whiteboarding app, eraser.io. That's awesome. I don't think I need to change anything with that message. That's great. I guess I should specify that I am sponsored by Eraser in the message. I don't have a Discord yet. I'm just piggybacking on. I'm hoping like when I get affiliate, I can be added to watch.dev. So I'll probably have exclamation mark Discord going to watch.dev. Commands. Let's okay, how do I rephrase this to mention that they are sponsoring us? Thanks to Matt Billman just followed you on Blue Sky. Nice. Thanks to hashtag ad. Oh, hashtag ad. That's good enough. Cool. All right. Let's actually do some work here. The only thing I've done so far, I've made a few Discord bots, so I got you there. Thanks, yeah. Do you use Discord.js? I've played around with Discord.js a bit. It's pretty fun. Yeah, we've been live for 86 minutes and I've only just refactored like this to use the API instead of Fastify, so I should get some more work done. So the thing that we ran into last week when I was last working on this, I want to make a tweet about that. Let's see, where is I think it's in here. So this is something that I ran into last time, which is that we have this view model on the client for the barista, which is all the orders, and we want it to be updated in real time. Now, with the CQRS architecture, there's two ways to do this. The first way is to just update the view on the server and have the WebSocket subscription be for that entire view. And the second one is to instead send the event to the client and let the client update the view on its own. The issue with this one is that if certain events are missed, if certain events are not caught on the client, like they get lost in the WebSocket ether, you potentially don't have like the up-to-date information. Like like this one here, there's one update here. We go from V1 and this one is supposed to be V2 considering that this event gets here, and then some other command, some other event, and we have the V3. But if for some reason this doesn't get caught here, this doesn't get subscribed to, we never have v2, we only have v1. And then the third event, or the second event I guess, is applied to v1 instead of v2 like it should be. So unless the WebSocket service that I'm using is guarantees delivery, this is not really a good architecture. So instead I'm just going with this, so that if any events get missed, that's fine. As long as the latest event is caught, I have the up-to-date order, or I have the up-to-date view. So I can never, I mean, I can be out of date, but I can never have like the wrong data, because the data is coming directly from the server instead of being computed on the client. So all I would need to do is like hit a refresh button and get the latest one. So this is what we're going for. I want to put all of this into a tweet because I think this is a very interesting topic to discuss, of like how do you do real-time CQRS over WebSockets. If this was like a backend Kafka thing or SNS thing, then there like certain guarantees can be made with the delivery, so it's fine to just send an event over the wire. But over WebSockets, it's a little more risky. I hope some of this stuff makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. But so this is what we're building for now. So on a WebSocket message, this is the one that this is the subscription for the barista orders view. So if the message action says subscribe and the message view says barista orders, we are going to get all the orders right now and send them back for the first thing. Here's what ChatGPT, ladies and gentlemen, before we dive, wow, that's big. That's a lot. I can definitely not have such a huge message. Like, I want to keep it maybe, let's say 10, definitely under 20 words. If it's too long, like, people are just not gonna read it. So 10-15 words I think is a sweet spot. Alright, so here, so when we get a subscription for barista orders, first of all we'll send an update right away with all the latest orders. Discover Eraser.io, our sponsor, a powerful docs and diagrams platform for engineering teams to collaborate efficiently. That actually looks very good. Sabot, let's use that. Commands, edit. Wait, I need the link. So I'll do this here. I'll put the link here and I'll get rid of this line. Oops, not that line. Thanks homie GPT. Yeah, thanks homie GPT and thanks Scott for always reminding me that ChatGPT exists. You and Anthony. I keep forgetting that this exists. Meet is our amazing sponsor, streamline engineering teamwork and innovative docs and diagrams. My cat is back up. Hi. I don't want to take another cat break though, because I've already been a little too unproductive. I think I can just do this, and so that she's on stream. I'll stop now. Thanks. Let's see. Is it fine if it's Do you guys want my face to be in here or is it cat? Because it doesn't seem like I can do both. Or maybe I can. Let's see. Oh, nice. So now part of my face is here and Lulu's also here. And you can see this awesome Mercado Libre shirt, who is not a sponsor but was a sponsor of a conference that I was volunteering at, and I love the color of the shirt. Sponsor, a profile. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. save. Awesome. Alright, so keep getting distracted. So okay, we send the data back immediately for now when we get a subscription. Then we take the subscription ID and store them, or we take the subscription ID and store it in the database right here in the barista orders subscriptions array. And once that's done, let's see, subscription push, what was that? Oh, this is we get the existing subscriptions from the database first. If it already includes the current subscription connection for some reason, then we don't do anything. But if it doesn't include it, we're going to push and we're going to save that in the database. Cool. So this is what happens when you subscribe to barista orders. And after this, I hope, yeah, they said that this is working now. So when we receive an update on the orders, I'm pretty sure this is what I'm using, right? So let's see what happens when we create an order. When there is a customer.orders post, yeah, we are going to we generate a new ID. We set the order ID to this, and every time it gets updated, we send back a subscription. What are you doing? Alright, so this is just a real-time update, so it doesn't really matter what event we receive. If it's created, updated, delete, it should be all of them, which means I can make this a star. Where are you going? You don't want to let me work? Oh, you want to type? Okay, this is cute. Is there? Can I expand this more? No. She's just like, I don't know, sniffing my hand and the keyboard. I wish I could show more, but no. Okay. Yeah, I cannot tilt the camera down any more than this. So, unfortunately, this is probably where we're stuck. I definitely need like a second camera for the cat cam. Leia T Codes, thanks for the follow and thanks for the first time chat. It's great to have you here. How do you find out about the stream? Were you just browsing Twitch or did you see this on Twitter? Let's go to data and see how we react to changes. On created, on star, okay. Oh yeah, there we go. So if we do a star here, that means it'll catch every event. And then order star, and that should capture every event for everything, every key that starts with order. Came in with the raid, it's super delayed. Oh, that's fine. I can appreciate some lurking. Shouldn't need a previous because I just sent the entire thing, right, to all the barista subscriptions. Alright, this time she didn't get scared. As order event, let's see, what does it look like all as right now? Any, okay. Does this take a generic now? It does not take a generic right now, okay. Which means I do need to, yeah, previous any, item any. So I will have to use this. And yeah, so we get a name, we get item, and we get a previous if it was updated or deleted. I guess mostly updated. If it's deleted, then we just need the item. There is no previous. Yeah, I guess we can for now just console log and see what it looks like. I was sending the connection. Wow. Alright, I need to keep the keyboard a little away from her because she is very excited to press the spacebar apparently. Oh, I was doing it somewhere else. So at some point, oh, it was here probably. Yeah, I'll have to turn this into an HTTP endpoint as well. Most of these things, because the only thing I want to use WebSockets for is for live subscriptions on the client. I don't necessarily want to use WebSockets to send back messages to the server. I want to keep that limited to HTTP endpoints, which means we are going to create an API. Let's create it here. What my okay. So let's make this not listen for order events. Change order status. Thank you. That's awesome. Put order ID. Do I have a similar endpoint already? I don't. I just have barista store, get and put. Cool. So here I should be able to do all of that. I have params. If the order status is not prepared, interesting. Is it? Oh, I guess it's just copying everything from here. Where are you going now? Oh, you're just shifting a little bit? Okay, cool. I'm fine with it. And now you're gonna jump off? Alright. She's gone. She'll probably come back again in a while. Yeah, did this just copy it from here? It did not. So let's copy it from here. I guess this doesn't specify if it's preparing or if it's pickup. The only statuses we have so far are the barista can prepare the order, the customer can pick it up, or both of them can cancel. So we should probably have separate endpoints for all three of these. So let's make this /prepare. Again, this is why I hate building HTTP endpoints. I really don't recommend if you're building a project. I don't recommend having separate front end and back end that communicate over REST. Just use the loader pattern or something like TRPC or GraphQL. I only have to do this because I technically I could be just using GraphQL here, but I don't want to set up GraphQL. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the stuff that we need to put into the data.on. That was my to-do. All right, let's see if it checks out. So if order doesn't exist, just throw a 404, sure. If the status is not prepared, no, I want the status to be placed. So if the status is not placed, because you can only prepare an order that's been placed. If it's been already prepared or if it's already been picked up, there's no point of you cannot prepare it anymore. So if it's not placed, throw a 404, and then we are going to set it with the rest of everything, and we're going to set status to ready. I'm wondering if I can do a dot status in here and just set it to string. Let's see if we can do that. Setting items. So we have just key and the whole value. Okay, that's a key value and meta. I think if we do a dot status here, it might just create a new entry with that key, and we get into updating. So yeah, I think we have to do this. That's fine. And then we return a 200. Awesome. And then this should get picked up here, which should send a WebSocket subscription. Which should get all the WebSocket subscriptions and send them all an update with all the data. Cool. So yeah, let's see what this looks like. I can get rid of this from here. Oh, let's actually put this in here. All of this in here. Comment it out for now. Go back and comment it out so we can get rid of this. And I should be able to get rid of this as well. Cool. I'll deal with this later. Actually, don't need any of this right now. I can actually, let's just make a new type of WS subscription. Oh, cool. This should have a view action. I guess action, the only thing we are doing on WebSocket so far is subscribing to views. So I'll just do a view of string. Don't need the connection ID. I can say socket data is this. I don't need to listen. I don't need to wait for this action anymore. All we are checking on is what view is this person or this client subscribing to. Sort this message. Don't need that. Cool. I can do this here and get rid of this, and let's just call this message. Awesome. Alright, let's see how this works. I have to I also need a testing setup for this at some point. Let's go to our front end now, which is a Nextjs app router. We have a barista page here. We have a customer page here. This is our ordering. Let's actually run this thing. cd front end. Let's npm run dev. Wait, what? Oh, I need to cd into Nextjs. Gabriel, how's it going? Nice to see you here. Yes, I am sick. I should probably drink some syrup. Actually, it's been a while since I've had my syrup, so let's take a quick medicine break. It's just syrup, it's not anything dangerous, so I don't think I should get banned for drinking random liquids on stream. I hope so. This looks delicious, doesn't it? It does. It's a raspberry, apparently. How's it going? It's going okay. Project is going fun. My health, not so much. That's good. How much alcohol do they put in here? I'm wondering. Gotta go study. Thanks, Nexel, for showing up, and thanks a lot for setting up Fosabot. I really wanted to do that at some point. I'm just super lazy. So, yeah, thanks a lot. Go, best of luck. And best of luck with the VIT stuff. Let's npm run dev here. And let's also start our backend because it might not work. Too much partying in Miami. Yeah, too much. A lot of partying for sure. But this was I came back home from React Miami, like home here in Cincinnati. I made tacos, and I think I used the sour cream that I used for my tacos were like probably very old and expired. Wow, I just quit that. And most likely I got food poisoning off of that. npm that should work. No. Oh, I need to go back to backend/ampt, and now I can do npmst, which should run the ampt shell. Cool. Oh, updating CLI. Okay, nice. Best time to update stuff. Don't you love it when you're like launching Discord or or like Steam or something, and it just like instead of, I guess, yeah, I definitely do need the updates, because that's where all the, like, there were issues with the last update that I reported, so I definitely want these updates. So I guess I cannot complain. I probably would have forgotten to update and then ran into more issues and more headache. So yeah. Let's go to /customer/orders. Oh, just /customer. Oh no, what's the page that I have for the customer ordering? Yeah, that is it. The /customer should have my page /customer. Oh, I need to remove that. There we go. Welcome to Serverlesspresso Cafe. Mercado Libre, yes. This Mercado was a sponsor at QCon, which is a conference that I was volunteering for. And this is one of the volunteering shirts. Let me actually, let's see if we can volunteer at QCon. Yeah, I didn't want to like be an advertisement for Mercado on the stream. I just like the color of this t-shirt. And to place this order, no, not right now. Actually, yeah, right now. But no, I need to update the API endpoints. I added the /API everywhere, which means wherever there's a fetch call, I would need to, let's see, where am I calling fetch? This is for the barista. So nice. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, this is for the store information. Okay, definitely need that. This one is also for the store information. Oh, this is the mutation. Okay, so this is to change the status of the store from open to close. Already changed that. And this is for customer orders. Okay. Still coughing, damn. API/orders. Oh, this for one specific order. Okay, yeah, cool. All right. What did I change here? I changed that. Okay, that should be everything. Let's try to place an order and see what shows up in the console. Yes, let's do that. Did something happen? Apparently not. I guess I need another console. Seems like lots of errors. Fail to fetch. Course policy. I thought I fixed it. I mean, I thought Ampt fixed it. Alright, let's see. Let's go here into our course function. I guess we can I'll just do that instead of this. Successfully updated. Let's clear this out. And let's place this order now. Let's refresh first. Every time you come in, you're having courses. I mean, yeah, I talked about like I told them about the errors and they fixed it in the latest release. Or I guess like they added instructions on how to add the course headers with the Ampt API. Apparently not. Let's see. This all methods, syscontrol request headers. So why am I still having this issue? Do I need like both of these? CDB local has been course policy as a pass. Origin header is present on request resource. Okay, let's hop into the network tab and see what we're getting here. So this is the pre-flight. Response headers have Oh, nothing there. Okay. Options, it was photo 4. Interesting. I added this as a middleware. Let's see if this is getting called. So console.log course. Yeah. Actually, let's not JSON stringify the whole thing. I just need to see if this is being called. So let's do a yes. And I don't see the course. Oh, I do see it. Okay. So this is being called, but for some reason it doesn't match what the browser is expecting. Not found. Okay. Let's see. Response headers should have like these new headers in here, which I don't. Gotta go kind of late here. Yeah, have a good night. Go. It's pretty late here as well. It's just my sleep schedule is fucked up. What about here? This is provisional header session. Okay, this is the interesting. So it did place the actual post request. Seems like there's just nothing in the response. I don't want to like undo everything I did. I might have to though. Do I like just enable this as well? Let's make this localhost 3000 specifically. Even though this should take care of that. Also, I have an awful sleep schedule. Yeah, I feel like most of us do for some reason. Alright, let's try now. If this doesn't work, I am not sure what to do. This is being called, which means these headers should be set properly. Let's see if there's any API mismatch in here. Let's put this in here. Get rid of the any so that we can get some type information on this event. Event response, headers append, headers.get. Interesting. What's wrong with you? String null is not assignable. Okay. Yeah, let's do that because why not? Seems to work. It is /API, so it's not going to any other endpoint. Access control hour. Okay, maybe I should read the documentation a little bit more. But I don't think there was a lot more to read there. Yeah, you can just use this middleware function. If you want to only allow course in development, you can use the instance type param to set it dynamically. This closes course on stage environments for better security. I mean, I think I am... If environment type is personal, then only then add all of this. Interesting. So I guess this is something that Ampt sets to personal on staging environments. It has all of this. Come on, I really don't want to undo everything I did. Go back to Fastify. And I updated the API package, right? Not that that should have anything to do with it. This is just setting HTTP headers. npmi, npm up. Let's see if there's anything that needs to be updated in here. That can be updated at least. I should have made small commit, shouldn't I? Added 2, remove 6, change 6. Okay. So nothing major, so nothing changed in the package JSON. Package JSON. Come on, I don't really want to undo everything. Seems like I'll have to. I did everything you asked for. Why is it still not working? Access control request headers. Let's see what this looks like. Const access control, and Lulu's back. Wow. Don't hit the mic like that. You're gonna blow out the ears of everyone watching. Wow, a lot of coughing. Header equal this. If this exists, we'll just do this. This means we can get rid of that. And let's console log it out. See what's happening here, if this is anything interesting to us. DB string, what does that do again? Oh, that's just another middleware, right? I forgot what this does. API public dot router API, and then I can attach endpoints to this. Okay. Supported methods. Where's the middleware? Oh, that's undefined. I guess that's like the context object that's automatically assigned. Specify anywhere what the second argument is. IDV string. I guess it's just like a special request ID. I guess having both of these doesn't help. Like it's the same header. What's going wrong? Any course experts in here by any chance? Why is this a 4 of 4? That's what I'm interested in. It failed. It's the correct endpoint because we are seeing the logs here. So there's nothing wrong with the URL. It's hitting the server correctly. Origin this, refer this. Okay. I should just remove this and let it be all origins. Same issue. Oh, not that. Why do I not see the response headers that are supposed to be set here? Do I need to like send them back somehow? I don't need to specify a response if there's nothing, if nothing else catches it. I should just, no, I need to keep that. Yeah, I'm really not sure what else I need to do here. API public. Let's console log event, see what we're getting here. Header content type, header null. Interesting. Access control request headers. Is it here? Access control request headers content type. But for oh, it's for the post request. I didn't have one, so it got both requests. This is for the pre-flight and this is for the actual post request. Let's see. Network. Alright, that's a big ass message. Alright, so this is the pre-flight. Request came in. URL, headers, lots of CloudFront stuff. Wait, what? Oh damn, I should not have that up on my stream. I hope I don't see any clips of that. Origin, yeah, localhost 3000, and there's the response. Okay, there's the access control. There's the array. Wait, where is the? Why is it? Why did it make it an array? Access control allow origin array. Isn't this supposed to be a string? Can that be an array? Is it because I'm appending twice? Huh. I still don't see the response headers in here though, so not sure what that is about. There's supposed to be a 200. Why is that a 404? And this just didn't get a response. It just straight up failed. Interesting. What if I remove this and now ideally it should not be an array, but still the response is very different from what I'm seeing in the browser. Let's see. Alright, okay, now it's a star like it should be. Content type JSON, all the methods are allowed. This is still a fucking 404. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's request headers. Still don't see anything in the response headers about... Okay, there's something that's messing with the response after this. It looks like. I have the public API dot post get put. Do I need like, let me first do this because why is this white and why is this purple? Restart. Let me just reload window. Okay. Do I still have both of these things running? I do. Course. Why will you not course? I don't think there's a problem with this being with this not being an error function, what is messing with this response? Do I need to have an API for like all options request or something? And now she's back again. You know what, I'm just going to put this like that, because this is like a highway for her. She just comes and goes every few minutes. This is a very recent development. Like I've had her for like 1.5 years now, 1.5 years. And this is a very recent thing that she just jumps up on my lap and sits here. Yeah, I have no fucking clue at this point. And I'm pretty sure it's very late or very early for anyone from Ampt to respond. So I can't really rely on that. You need sleep. I like woke up from sleep like right before I started the stream. Well, why are you headbutting my hand? You don't want me to work? Your body needs to heal. Yeah, I mean, are you guys seeing this? She's just headbutting my hand. No, the keyboard is mine. You don't get to play with the keyboard. Also, it's only been like 2 hours. It's not even that bad with the stream. You know what needs to heal? This fucking course. Like right here I see that the response is a 200 and it has all the headers. But here somehow the response became 404 and it has none of the headers. Is it the correct request I'm looking at? So of course, oh, this is the header null. Okay, so let's only do this if request, or if event, I guess, event dot request. There we go. Yeah. Oh, is method not a thing? How do we get the method? Event dot request. Let's just look here. API request, headers, method, can I not get the method? Event dot request, what do you have then? Body, headers, query, URL. Is it in the headers? No. Take both code snippets, place them in ChatGPT, tell the error that you're getting. Dude, this is experimental. This came out like less than a few months ago. Also, like, this is a very generic course error. It'll just say that add course headers on the server, which I already did. Like, all the course headers have been added, and we see them here. That in the response that's being sent, all the course headers are there. I need to see how to figure out this is options. Where is the, I guess, what does event have? Let's see. Params, request response, status, body, context. I guess request dot URL. And I cannot ask the browser to disable course because obviously. I guess we can just use the header because that will tell us this header is present on the options request but not on the post request, right? Yeah, so the access control request headers is here on the pre-flight but not on the main request. So this should be a good indicator if we are if it's the options, if it's a pre-flight or something else. Alright, clear it out. Let's refresh. This is a very deep debugging rabbit hole that we're going down. There we go. Content type. Cool. So this is body undefined. That's awesome. href protocol. Wow, like the request method is just not defined anywhere in the middleware. That's awesome. Let me get rid of that. Content type. Yeah, it's the response is all there, but not here. Something is messing with this response, and I don't know what that is. This is the only middleware I have. Let's Alright, let's add like a catch-all endpoint. Let's see if that works, if that is hit at any point. So at the end, I'm just going to do public API dot. I guess that also has an event thing. Is there an all? There is something. All, yeah. Specified middleware. Okay, I don't need to add a middleware. I just need to catch everything. Huh. Looks like .all is not documented in the types, which means I'll need to ts expect error. This is not yet documented, apparently. Yeah, let's do everything, and let's console.log all catch all triggered, and let's console log event here. Clear it out. Because what we might have to do is send a response here. It's possible that if none of the endpoints are heading after the middleware, it just throws a 404. So this might have to be our 404 thing. Yes, it's pending. .all is not a function. Okay, so .all just doesn't exist. Cool. Still got a 404 there. Let's see. Okay, .all is not a function. That's very interesting because it should be, apparently. .patch. Alright, what about .use? .use, is that also not a thing? Okay. Alright, let's just make it .options and see what it is. What's wrong with you? Type void is not assignable. Oh, you want me to return something? Oh, it's already async. Promise void is not assignable to API handler. Something. Why though? Promise void is not assignable to this. Not assignable to, yeah, okay, you want me to return, and it's TTP event. Oh, so do endpoints need to return? Interesting. I guess I hadn't been doing that because of Fastify. That might be one of, actually no, I am returning here. Yeah, okay. I'll just return event. I'll just return event as it is for now. Oh, interesting. Let's give me a second. So they have an .on. Is this documented anywhere? .on? No, it's not. So let's leave it here for now. Here. And yes, let's see. Alright, so there's the course, but the catch, I don't see the catch-all. Wait. I guess this is where it's deployed. That's fine. And I need to keep this small. Well, that did nothing. Do I have to return it from the middleware as well? Is the middleware documented anywhere? Defining an API, supporting methods, API object, paths, course, that's it. Yeah, this doesn't say returning anywhere. So it might be possible that I need to return the event here, which is missing from their documentation. If this turns out to be the issue, I'm going to be very mad that I didn't return the event from the middleware. And of course that was the issue, wasn't it? So happy I got that mute button in time for that sneeze. Alright, so that was the issue. Need to return event, which is not happening here in their example. Neither of their example. Wow. Did you guys like not test the docs before, or like test the instructions in your docs before publishing them, or what? Like, how did that happen? Every middleware and API endpoint API thing. Good night, Scott. Thanks for showing up. So yeah, clearly every like middleware and endpoint stuff needs to return an event object. That was not happening here, and that was the entire cause of the issue. I thought we were messing up someplace else. Okay, that means I should be able to get rid of that and only allow localhost 3000. I mean, it shouldn't really do anything much else, but alright, something else is happening here now, which we'll deal with. But it's good to know that the order is being placed now. So if we go to ampt.dev, we should see a new order that was just placed in our database. Hello, Sensei. Ojwal Kumar, thanks. What is up? I'm not a sensei, I'm just someone doing random stuff. It's fine, you don't have to call me a sensei. No one subscribed? Cool. This is not the order that was placed today. This was a while ago. So this did not place a new order. There was unexpected end of JSON input. Alright, let's see. So now we can get rid of this. And let's see. I'll get rid of those comments. I know it's experimental. Everything in this app is experimental. Post customers or customer orders, right? That's the one? Yeah. Post API customer orders. We got a 200. It should be a 201. Why are we getting a 200? Why are we getting a 200? We should be getting a 201. Oh. Huh. Does ret... Okay, interesting. I guess that's why returning from a middleware is an issue. Because I guess it just stops here instead of like propagating throughout this. That makes sense. Alright, I'm sorry for saying the things about the docs. I guess we didn't have to return it from here. But there was still some other issue. Okay, let's see what the auth was like here. Alright, yeah. So you return from the middleware if you just want to throw it. Like if you don't want it to actually hit any of the endpoints. That makes sense. So I don't need that. But why is the pre-flight still not working then? It wasn't hitting any of the endpoints. I made an endpoint for it. It didn't hit it. Do I just make an endpoint immediately after this? Public API dot options. Oh, it's not slash API. It's slash everything. How do I do an everything? A star. Does that work? Can I say that? Can I make a catch-all route? Looks like they only... Oh, there we go. Path star. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Which means we can do that at last. So for any path, console.log options event, and let's not return anything for now. Let's just see if this is being hit. And let's add back our in our middleware. Let's add our back console log. Oh, not that. Console log. I'll just say this is the course, so that only the course middleware is being hit. Let's see. Alright, I think that worked. Course options, yeah. So this hit our options thing. And this has a response. But because we didn't return anything, this is still a 404. So let's return the status 200 here. Or let's just return the event. Let's see. Now, I'm going to place this order. Course. Nothing after that. So our pre-flight succeeded this time. We got a 200. We got our response stuff. Cool. Yep. But now this is giving us a 404. API customer orders. Huh. I have this route. Why is this a 404? API / customer / orders. And this is a post request. Console checking if stores, or let's just say post / customer orders, so that we see if this is being hit. And I can get rid of that. So our course succeeds. And it's only for options, so it shouldn't be triggered on post requests. I don't need this anymore. But after this, I don't see anything for my post request. Here. Yes. Yeah, nothing. So why are you giving me a 404? Come on. API customer orders, it accepts everything. It's the correct endpoint. I really don't want to go back to Fastify, but I am spending a little too much time on this. And at this point, I am not sure if it's fully worth it. Fuck it. I'm just going to put this in a branch. Let's go back. Hit create branch. Failing with course, or let's just call it Ampt API. Hit add dot. Failing with course a lot. And now I'm just going to go, let's see, what did I add here? I can copy this stuff. Everything from here to here. And let's just go back to our main branch. With that. What was it? GCO main. Wait, is it master? It is master for some reason. And we're back on our Fastify app, where everything was working. Let's post this. Well, you want to come back up again? Oh, shit. No, you're not coming back up. Alright. So this is our Fastify app. Okay. What, do you not have food or something? I'll be right back. I'm gonna check if my cat has food and everything. Alright, I'm back. My cat has all food and water. I don't know why she is bugging me. Also, I have 21 people watching, and I've had more activity on my stream, on my chat, with 12 people. So are you guys just like sleeping, or do I have bots watching, or are you that engaged in what I'm doing? I would love to know. Honestly, I'm not sure at this point. You guys are real, right? You're not bots? Alright. Let's make this request and response. And this is now request.params. I'm going to have to do that here. I'll do response.status, 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 and everything else is pretty much the same. I shouldn't need this. Now I can go into my backend, Ampt, 10 p.m. start. Alright. I'm pretty sure this should work now, because it was working the last time we did something. Alright. Let's go to console. Oh, I stopped this. Run dev. Cool. Let's see. Place this order, yes. And okay, order is placed. Hi, welcome back. Okay, so that worked. Let's see what happened here. Okay, so I got the event of key value. Alright, jump on my keyboard. And now, roaming around the table. Don't ruin the setup, this is my setup. Clean it out and put this back in. Yeah, I know, it smells nice, it's raspberry. Doesn't mean it's something you should drink, it has alcohol in it. You can stay here, don't worry, you don't need to go anywhere. You can stay on the desk. Or you can go on the other chair, yeah, the chair is for you. Cool, so I got this event. Name created, this is the whole item, and the event, let's see, name item previous event. So I don't have a previous here. I should have a previous undefined somewhere in here. Wondering why that didn't show up. I guess that's what happens when I don't provide context in console logs. I have a console log for when we create an order. I don't. Okay, so there's no console logs for creating an order. There is one for the event. It's name item previous event. Okay, so name item, I guess the undefined was just filtered out, but it's good to know I'm getting all of this. And now I should be able to go into barista. And this is our barista UI. There we go. There are both of our orders. This is the one that was just placed. Status placed. And if I hit on this button, it should say prepared. We have the client connected. Awesome. Clear it out. Let's make this smaller, don't need it to be that big. And I can get rid of that. Can make this smaller. Okay. Alright, I need to refactor the prepared to be an HTTP endpoint instead of the message. Oh, I have two messages, that's probably why. To get rid of that, that's our disconnected. So yeah, when a client disconnects, we are also removing them from the subscriptions. Cool. And my headphone batteries are low now, which means it'll probably go on for another hour. Okay, so this button now should hit this endpoint instead of sending a WebSocket message. So let's do that. Let's go to front end, src, barista orders. Got that. Prepare order. So instead of doing this, I want to send a fetch request. Actually, I want this, if this fetch request, I want this to be a use mutation. Cons something equals use mutation. And let's put this in here as an async function. Get order, that's the order item. Cons result equals fetch. Let's copy this. It's not /API anymore. Barista order ID prepare, and the ID is going to be, oh, I need this to be literals. And here I can do order dot key. No, the key is order colon order ID. So I need order dot value dot ID slash prepare. This is a put request. I guess a post makes more sense, but I'm going to just make this put. It doesn't really matter too much. Oh. If restart OK. Failed to prepare order. Am I sending throwing an error here? No, that's just it. Okay. Socket ref. I don't need to do anything with the socket. I should automatically receive the updated view here. So let's change this to status mutate, and let's change this to prepare order. Doesn't conflict, right? Cool. And we can disable the button now. Disabled, status equals loading. Cool. And we can change this to that. Okay, so if I try to prepare this one, it should throw an error. There we go. Failed to prepare order. Cool. But if I do it this one, also failed to prepare. Interesting. Why did you fail to prepare that? A listener indicated an asynchronous response by returning true, but the message channel closed before a response was received. Interesting. How so? Let's go back to our let's see this. We don't have any console logs here. I should probably use the debugger more, right? I don't know if the debugger works here because the code is not running locally. It's running remotely on the Ampt cloud. So I'll need to talk to them about how debuggers can work here. But for now, let's just rely on logs. console preparing order. Let's do it here so that we can do we can have the ID. Preparing order ID, cool. This should be a 404. Oops. Console order not found, and here we'll say order invalid status, and this should be .200. Cool. Let's save this, and let's try to console log the response here so that we can see what it is. Yeah, the status didn't change. Let's prepare this. Sending message to WebSocket. Interesting. Why are you sending a message to WebSocket? What message are you sending to the WebSocket? Sending message. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's a useless piece of thing. Oh, not found. Did I see it here? I did not. What is not found? The endpoint? What is the order ID prepare? What is the orders? Interesting. Why is it not found? I guess it should be stores or orders, but why is it not found? It is a put request on here. So it didn't find the endpoint because we didn't even see preparing order in the logs. The response I got was status 404, not found. Yeah, it wasn't 404 order not found. Do I need to have it like on a is it order? Oh, that makes sense. The listener was attached, or the endpoint was attached after it was already given to handed off to HTTP. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I may need to make sure this happens at the very end. Alright. That should help it. So if I prepare now, it's still a 404. Holy fucking shit. Now what? ID. Well, while we're here, let's change this to orders. It's clear. Nothing here. Not found. Alright, let's do something else then. Let's try getting rid of that. Let's keep the ID at last. It's a random thing. I don't think that should help, but if it does, I'm also going to be mad. I'm gonna be mad. That did not. Okay. Something else wrong here. What could be throwing a photo for here? That's the course. Yeah, I don't have any prefix like /API or something because everything else works. Is the orders ID? Barista orders ID. Yeah. Oh, fuck. It's sending it to localhost. It's not sending it to the actual URL. My bad. This is why I fucking hate dealing with REST APIs, dealing with HTTP APIs. I really should be refactoring all these fetch calls into some sort of a shared thing. There we go. All right. Prepare. There we go. Something worked. API request, you may have forgotten to call next. Okay, so I didn't return. I guess I returned. Should probably send some more data along with it. Okay, so I got the event works. The publish work, it's just the, I guess I didn't call next or something. What was I doing on for the post? Yeah, it's not actually course, it's just that I didn't send a response, which means I need to do a .send. .send order not found, and here I need to .send ready. .send order invalid status. I'll just say here status it's ready. Yeah, cool. But we got our event with the name updated, the item, the previous state, and let's see, yeah, the status ready and the previous status was placed. Cool. Which means now in here we can send an update to all the barista clients like so. So we get all the subscriptions and all the orders like with this promise.all, and then for each subscription we are going to use the WebSocket package to view and data orders, which is the same format that we are using here, right? View barista orders, data orders. Yeah, cool. Let's go back here, and I'm pretty sure the orders are coming from the WebSocket. That's nice. So if we refresh this, well, this is ready, prepared. I guess we switch between prepared and ready. I should decide on one. I should change this from ready to prepared because that's the one that we are using. I don't have enough type safety in my domain model yet. Need to do a lot of refactoring here. This is getting out of hand. But for now, let's go back here. Yeah. So there's the order that I want. Let's change this back to placed. Save. And placed. Awesome. So the WebSocket subscription worked. If I hit prepare, there we go. Should probably have some notification pop up, but that's pretty good. I guess for the notification, it'll be an interesting thing to figure out how do we show like specific notifications, because right now we are doing this, where the WebSocket subscription just has the whole view instead of the specific event. If we publish the specific event, that's what we can use for the notification. So I guess what we'll need to do is to send both the event and the new data. But I guess if we are sending the event, why do we need the new data? Can we diff the two on the client to show to figure out what notification to show? What do you guys think? How do we show a notification on the client about exactly what happened? If the WebSocket update that we receive is just the entire data that has all the orders with the up-to-date information, do we diff between them on the client, or do we send the exact data, the exact event to the client that shows that can be used easily for the notification? Thoughts, anyone? I mean, we have to do the diff somewhere, I guess, because we're just listening to all events. So we'll have to do a diff here between previous and item to figure out what the specific event is. Because this is a CDC event, this is not a domain event. So we'll have to do a diff here to figure out what the event is. Yeah, I should take Scott's advice and get some ginger tea. I have a mango ginger tea dip, tea bags. I should probably make those at some point. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break and make some mango ginger tea for myself, because I really need those. So I'll take another quick break. Taking a lot of breaks, I know. Well, that was a pretty quick break, because I forgot that I need to boil the water, which is probably going to take like 3 to 4 minutes. So instead of just being on the BRB screen for 4 minutes, we might as well get a little bit of work done. For now, I'm going to stick to this, where it just updates it. Doesn't need to show a lot of notifications. New Pixel Perfect, thanks for the follow. How's it going? Great to have you here. How are you doing? We are building a coffee ordering. I guess very specifically espresso ordering, a $5 espresso. But we're going to have more stuff for sure. Alright, I think it's a good time to like do just a little bit of refactoring because we are running into a lot of issues without it, without some sort of a shared knowledge of where to go. And that should also make testing a little easier. But where do I want to go from here? Let's look at our event storm here. What do we have? So we have the prepared order. We have the order ready for pickup, and that goes to the barista. It doesn't yet go to the customer. So we want a real-time view and some notifications for the customer now, so that they can know that their order is ready for pickup and they can go and pick up the order. I don't know if this is like something the customer should do. I don't want the customer to do this. We'll just replace this with barista here, so that the customer doesn't have, like, once they pick up their coffee, they don't have to go to the app, mark it as pickup. The barista should just be able to do that. Yeah, the customer orders. I'm gonna need a. Let's move this over here. We still have this. We don't have this anymore. We just have this. Alright. Water is boiled. I'll be right back. Two key bags this time. Last time I only had one. Let's just make this as strong as I can, because I need a lot of this shit in my throat. Alright. Let that brew. How's the coffee brewing? Going for tea right now because I'm a little sick. I'm coughing a lot and I need some ginger. And I just happen to have a bunch of these in my kitchen, in my pantry. So that's awesome. Oh, this also goes here. This is just for the customer to see for now. I don't know what they're gonna do with this information, but yeah, it's probably like there's going to be some commands for this for sure, but for now the customer needs to know when their order is ready for pickup or if it's been cancelled and stuff like that. I'm at my my website. It's I haven't done anything else with it. It's still in a terrible state. At this point I am kind of conflicted between rewriting it in Astro and rewriting it in Nextjs, because with React Server Components it's basically Astro but with client-side routing or built-in, which Astro still doesn't have. So like if you are on my website already, between React and Nextjs, the difference is that Nextjs is built on top of React. So like Nextjs is React++. It's React with more features of Nextjs itself. So it's like like this is Nextjs and this is React. This is the difference between the two. The difference is everything that is not blue. Is Astro an ORM? No, it's a server-side rendering meta framework. So it'll take your React components and all other components, and it can render them on the server, and so that they don't have to be rendered on the client. They don't have to be hydrated on the client. So there's no JavaScript shipped, but certain components can be made into islands, which means those they will still be rendered on the server, but they will also be rendered on the client and hydrated and everything. So they will be your interactive components. But for most other components, they will just be rendered into plain HTML and sent to the client, so that you don't have to deal with the extra JavaScript cost, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, Astro is pretty cool for like content sites, because you can still use like React and everything, React, Svelte, Vue, whatever you want to use to build your components, but you don't pay the runtime cost of those components. So you get their DX basically for free. But like React server components are kind of doing the same thing at this point. So yeah. Alright, let's see. So what should we build now? I think we should build the customer orders. So customer, let's see, what pages do we have for /customer? We have the orders. We have the order ID page. We should also do a page here to see all the orders that the customer has. And actually, let's first make a commit for this so that we don't. Yeah. Order prepared. Order prepared working with real-time barista updates. Cool. This is, by the way, like in a public GitHub repo. If you want to check it out, it should be github.com/devagrawal09/serverlesspresso. Right there. Oh, someone started. Nice. And it's not me. Can I start my own projects? I don't know what's the point of that. It's like liking your own tweets. Speaking of, let's take a quick like Twitter break. Let's see what's happening in the Twitterverse. I don't see a lot of like circle tweets anymore, so I'm not really afraid of like pulling up my Twitter on the profile, as long as I don't click that. True. You guys got any interesting tweets that we can look at, that we can react to, or anything else? Any articles, any videos? We can do some React content here. Ooh, who's that? Are you guys interested in Ampt by any chance? Huh. Or did you guys just want to watch me live or something? Personally, I never use Twitter, just Insta, TikTok, and Discord. That makes sense. But like Twitter is a pretty nice place to be in for like tech, especially for web dev. Why? Because like people talk about tech a lot. Like you see right here in my home timeline. Let's see. Right there. Like there's a tweet explaining what a block virtual DOM is. There's someone talking about Builder.io and how that's an awesome product. There's someone talking about Blueskis, I guess not super interesting. There's someone talking about zip files. Let's see. If you open a file in Notepad, starts with PK, it's probably a zip file. Okay. Interesting, see? Interesting information. I'm on security stuff. Taking pictures, knowing about this might be different. There's someone showing off their setup. Coder Boy, what's up? Thanks for the follow. Here's someone showing off their awesome CSS work. Look at that. There's a spotlight following the mouse. Very interesting. I'm sure they have like a whole explanation of how they did it with a link. Someone spreading the rumor that Theo is job hunting. Even better. There's waffles that looks like keyboards. That's why I like Twitter. What do you got? Normal people clicks on YouTube like if I click on this, you know, yeah. Been there a few times. What's up, Benton? .NET on Azure is better than serverless? No comments. I'm sure you have a very good reason for saying the things that you say. I'm just going to say I disagree and leave it at that for now. By the way, you can run .NET on Azure in a serverless fashion. It's just going to be very terrible. It's just going to be a very terrible experience, but you can do it. Like, they have ways to do it. They talk about it a lot. As awful as it is. Alright, my tea, how are you doing? Let's let it brew for a minute or so or more. Alright, I want the customer/orders page, oops, to look basically like this, but without the buttons. So let's just copy pasta from here to here. Except that I guess I do have WebSockets, but I don't have the mutations. I guess I need one mutation to cancel the order, so I'm going to just comment it out for now. Get rid of that. Oh, and also I realized what I was doing wrong, which means I should be fixing the endpoints. Page, oh no, orders. And this should be /prepare. And this should be /prepare. Where is it? This should be /prepare. So this is my page. Oh, this is a use client. So this is not actually the page. This is another file in here for orders.tsx. I'm sorry, I'm a little sick. Parag, are you live on Twitch also? Yes, I am. Wow, it's just getting terrible. I should start drinking my tea. Parag, yes, so twitch.tv/devagarwal09 if you want to hop on my Twitch chat. Not that it's a lot more lively than my YouTube chat at this point. I somehow have 26 viewers who are not saying anything, so I am, at this point, I'm seriously doubting the existence of, or the real existence of the 26 people who are in my chat, in my Twitch chat. Lazy Brat 11, thanks for the follow. How are you doing? That's a very interesting name you got there. Lazy Brat. Is that something you're proud of? Or what? And this page can be the same thing. It just needs to be customer order app. People usually Twitch as a background. Yeah, that's fair. I've had a... Nope, not at all. Is that like a high school name or something? Not everyone. Yeah, but it's just... I've had like a few... I don't know, let me... Wait, what is it called? Oh wow, I completely switched it around. LMAO. And this needs to go on the other page. Right here. I've had streams where like there were like 12 people in my chat, or like 12 people watching my stream, and they were all very chatty. So yeah, I guess it matters like what is the stream content and who are the ones in the chat. So yeah, that matters. But I guess it's good to know that my content, or like just my live coding content, is even good enough to just have on the background. So that's in itself I think a decently good thing. Customer orders. And that's kind of the hope. Yo, Griffin and Chill, how are you doing, Chris? Party of 8, how you? Welcome. Hope you guys had a fun stream. Somehow I'm live even later than you. It's awesome. How you guys doing? Just chilled? Yeah, that's pretty much what we are doing here. Anything fun you guys did on stream? Any fun movies you guys watched? What were you guys watching? Were you just watching my stream by any chance? Since I did like do the permission thing. Vibrant Neon, how's it going? Great to have you here. Welcome, Raider. I'm going to do a quick shout out to, let's see if I can type it out. Griffin and Chill. There we go. Go and follow him. It's Chris's second channel. Right? Yeah, second channel. Let's make this cancel order. And this should be customer order / cancel. I haven't implemented this yet, but I'll do at some point. What's my go-to book for system design? None. I've never... I forgot we also at the beginning played Thimbleweed Park, which is a point and click old school. Nice. Yeah, I've never had books for like system design stuff. I've tried to read like a couple, I guess. There was one that I was reading by it's called Software Architecture: The Hard Parts. It's from Neil Ford and Mark Richards. Those are like great people to follow if you're interested in software architecture. Other than that, like it's mostly just been watching talks and like reading articles. I haven't like ever seriously considered reading books. You watch Tank Girl. What is that? What is Tank Girl? Tell me more about Tank Girl. Yeah, if you find any interesting books on system design though, let me know. What are your go-to books? Have you read any system design books? How do you like them? Let's make this canceling. Cancel. So the customer can cancel the order if they want to. Is this one by Martin Kleppman? What's it called? Martin Kleppman, system design. Designing data intensive. Oh yeah, I've heard about this. Data intensive applications. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it's a pretty good book. Definitely worth reading if you're into this. I don't think like I'm at that point where I need to, like, I probably need to get into system design a little more to be able to like to be at a point where I need to read these books and understand this. 12 Factor App is a good site for nice checklist of best practices. Oh yeah, 12 Factor App. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of 12 Factor App. I've read this a couple times. I don't know. It seems a little. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think it's a nice checklist, but at some point, these things just become muscle memory. Like these things should just come out of like first principles or something. So yeah, I don't know. Definitely a good checklist for like if you're doing some very serious projects, then checklists like these are usually helpful to see if you missed anything or not. Yeah, understanding these things is very important for sure. But like a lot of these checklists that I see like usually there's a better way to like come to these same ideas and same checklists, but like from like much more fundamental and principle level, instead of like, hey, here's a checklist of random things, make sure you do all of this. This has been like one of the few things that I don't like about a lot of educational stuff, which is like they present you with like formulas or checklists or things like that you should follow, without actually giving you the thought process behind it, without like, okay, why are these important, what do these achieve, why do you need these? And like I tend to think about that a lot more, almost unhealthily, which is why like when I see things like that, I'm like, okay, tell me why. And like background, I don't think this is like comprehensive enough. A lot of things are table stakes with good framework. They don't provide good examples. Yeah. All right, so we have our customer orders page. What do we call it? Customer orders. Let's put this here. If data are open, I guess we don't care if the store is open or not to store the customer orders. So we're just going to show this here anyways, which means we don't need this data. We don't need any of this. We just show all the orders. What are the resources that you go for first principles? That's a very good question. There are like some resources, I don't know, for like a lot of the first principles that I think about are like mostly out of my own thinking and experience. Like I see a lot of advice and these frameworks and systems, and when I try to put them together and see how they relate to each other, how they all like how all of those should help and how all of those can be incorporated, you can kind of like build a more comprehensive framework of like first principles that can kind of be used to derive all of those different pieces of advice that you see. I know it probably doesn't make a lot of sense when I put it like that. I need to find a better way to explain this, and it's something that I'm trying to do with some of my YouTube videos. But so far, I haven't really seen a lot of people talk about first principles. The one that I have is this guy here, Khalil Stemler. He's the one who talks a lot about like thinking in terms of first principles, and he has like a book and a course Yeah, this book here, solid. I think he's also like, his thing is like software essentialism or essentialist, which I don't fully understand what it means. I just need to like, because I haven't read more about what he does or what his book is about. But that's a pretty good resource on like thinking in terms of first principles. You can also join his Discord. It's a pretty nice resource where like people chat a lot about software design. Alright, so we have this page and we have this, so it should be working. Let's go to /customer/orders. Don't worry. My cat got scared. Is request.body already parsed for Next12 API function? Spent 3 hours checking why it works on Vercel, but had to parse it locally. Request.body. Is that with the fetch? Let's see. I don't know. I don't think it's parsed by default. So if I go here, yeah, I get the result from the fetch API and I still have to do the result.json because this is like, they did patch fetch to add the cache options, but it still works like the regular old fetch API. So I still have to do the .json unless you were talking about something else. Gotta catch up on Stephen Grinder Yak course. See you around. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out here. Oh, oops, I don't need that. Okay, I think I definitely need to eat something at this point. Let's see, how long have we been streaming? 3:25. Let's try to get this working. I guess we got this working a little bit. We have the prepared. Let's see if we go back here and change this to interesting. Did it establish a website? I am in Eastern time, not Pacific time, so it's 2:42 a.m. here. I have a terrible sleep schedule. So yeah, like I am in different time zones in different days. So like every day my time zone basically shifts because I sleep at random times for random durations. I do want the customer to be subscribed to a separate thing. Right now, if I go to customer orders, they're just subscribing to barista orders. There should be customer orders, and it should have the customer ID with it, so that I only see my orders here and not everyone's. So like, I'm user ID. If I'm this user ID, I shouldn't see this order. I don't know if I feel like doing that right now. Yeah, I think we have done enough for today. Just struggled a lot with the course issue once again, so I'll have to scream to the Ampt people a lot. Yeah, I probably would have gone longer if I wasn't as sick as I am right now. I hope that was fun. Let's see who we can find to raid. Talking about Lambda functions. Okay, I'm not sure because I'm not using the Lambda functions right now. We have for the specific project that I'm working on, I have it API. I have the API endpoint separately on an Ampt backend. I don't recommend doing that because I'm only doing it because I want to switch out implementations. But yeah, for the Nextjs Lambda functions, I'm not sure. I haven't used those in a while. Seems like Tawny's the only one who's live that I'm following. Is there anyone else? I guess we can. I don't have any problems raiding Tawny. So let's raid her. I'll wait for that to finish so I can see the... I don't want to raid without the thing. Good night, Kora boy. Thanks for showing up. I'm going to put it in the YouTube chat. Oh wait, I just need to put the whole thing. If you're watching on YouTube, Go say hi to Tawny. Alright, end it on YouTube.